yesterday's lockdown at City Hall was a false alarm.
The thing is, some workers didn't even know that they were supposed to shelter in place. Our Jason Calvey looks at the new calls for change there.
Hey, Sam and Ben, you know, emergency alerts, alarms, announcements, they're there to keep you safe in the event of a real emergency. But during yesterday's false alarm, things went wrong. Milwaukee police on Thursday rushed to the Zeidler Municipal Building. Workers inside told us they didn't hear any public announcements to shelter in place. Instead, it was just word of mouth.
I think some of my staff was freaking out a little bit.
Across the street at City Hall, Alderman Robert Bauman says the emergency alerts didn't come for roughly 20 minutes.
There is an active threat in the building. Lock doors and shelter in place immediately.
Workers also didn't get emergency text messages. They are able to get them, but somehow the city didn't send them.
Co-workers were scared.
Police were searching the Zeidler Municipal Building after several people heard what they thought were gunshots. It turns out it was a false alarm. MPD says there were no signs of gunshots, but the scare powerful enough to spark calls for change. There are 3 public entrances and 1 entrance through the Zeidler Building in the basement, none of which has a metal detector to get inside City Hall.
100% there should be metal detectors.
Alderman Lamont Westmoreland says it's about protecting everyone who comes inside from possible threats.
I want to talk about securing this building because it's not secure. And maybe I'm on the island by myself. And frankly, I don't care if I'm on the island by myself in regards to this.
And the mayor wasn't ready to commit one way or the other.
It's an opportunity for us to listen, to learn, and leave the door open for what possibly could happen in the future. We had metal detectors during the RNC, so we're sensitive to what the changes need to be here, if any at all.
MPD says it's still investigating this false alarm from yesterday. But back in 1992, it wasn't a false alarm. This plaque, this garden, is in honor of a city worker who back in 1992 was shot and killed inside the Zeidler Building. Reporting live here tonight, Jason Calvey, FOX 6 News.
And Jason, that was certainly the concern as so many people were rushing there, so many officers with their shields. You talked about the metal, testing there, but what about the evacuation plans? Have the city said anything about employees knowing what they have to do, where they have to go to get out?
Yeah, we asked the workers that were inside the Zeidler Building, do you guys have active shooter training? And the workers we spoke with said they don't remember that taking place. So that's one thing that's going to be taking place. When we talked with Mayor Johnson today, he said that this is a big learning experience. Thankfully, it was a false alarm, but the city is going to be making changes. He said one big place that they need to make changes is on that communication plan. The fact that there wasn't people hearing any public announcements in the Zeidler Building, the people over there in the City Hall, they didn't hear about it for maybe 20 minutes. So a lot of emphasis right now is on that communication plan and making sure that if there ever is an emergency in the future, that these things happen instantly.
It's a big complex with a lot of people coming and going. Jason Calvey on top of it for us. We appreciate it.